Hi, my name's Joel Cochran, and this When to Now video, Back to Basics, is the first in a series entitled JavaScript Soup to Nuts for Object-Oriented Developers. In this series, you're going to start learning JavaScript from the very beginning. Before we get started, let's see what you can expect to learn in this video. We'll begin by learning how to define variables, the simplest possible operation in JavaScript. Next, we'll learn about the dynamic nature of variables, which is very different from statically typed languages such as C# and Java. We'll spend some time discussing JavaScript's type system. We'll put these ideas into practice by working with simple types. The first thing that we want to learn how to do is how to work with variables in JavaScript. In this section, we'll learn how to define variables. We'll discuss the dynamic nature of variables. We'll compare JavaScript variables to C# variables. And finally, we'll introduce the concept of the global scope. To begin this, let's switch over to Visual Studio. We're going to be using a very simple ASP.NET MVC application for these demonstrations. Understand, though, that all the principles that we're going to discuss will work equally well regardless of how you're implementing your application. You could do this in Node, you could do this in a regular text file, PHP, or even other platforms. There are still two types that we haven't addressed yet, and that is undefined and null. Developers new to JavaScript have a tendency to equate undefined and null, but that's definitely a mistake. We'll start by creating an empty person object again. And this time, let's try to print out the name, even though we haven't defined it yet. And of course, by saying it that way, I'm giving you a pretty good hint of what's going to happen next. So let's save this and refresh over in Chrome. There we are, printing out undefined. That's definitely something you can't get away with in C#. You can't reference a variable that doesn't exist. And yet, here in JavaScript, we do that all the time.